Maxey Davis, a Dallas, Texas native. Has had quite the journey. Actually started his collegiate career at the University of Pacific in Stockton, California.
Home of Michael.
The chicken more important. Okay, so for Pacific.
Following Rick Pitino's.
Nice give and go there between Barlow and Maxey.
No foul on Duran. Wow.
Verts. Try to sneak it into Duran. Picks up a loose ball. Jenkins is
elevates there, right on the right elbow, right arm. It's a good
tonight. Everyone can win Chick-fil-A nuggets. Just open or download the Chick-fil-A app to claim the offer. Post game tonight. After that, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this coming week to claim your nuggets. If somebody is kind enough to gift us some nuggets tonight.
I need one.
Davis's last 8 games again. He's playing a lot more, obviously, with no Cade Cunningham, but whenever
on the
Final Four is tonight. 4 on the shot clock for the Sixers. Maxey, a tough shots. Foul on Maxey though, and Maxey's hot.
Mark Davis don't play.
When you were playing, but it feels like you have some trauma you made.
Oh, no question. Well, he reminds me, like a lot of these officials.
As Reed hits the first.
Would
earlier.
Tyrese worked up too.
B-ball, see, got tied up a little bit.
Pistons are going to be physical with you.
Quentin Grimes, off front iron.
So they're just going to keep their hands on you as much as possible.
Sasser, good pass. Paul Reed there on the phone. 5th in second chance points. You can see doubling up the Sixers so far in that category tonight. Campaign too strong. Chance at a 2-for-1 here for the Pistons. Reverts. High arcing 3. You mentioned it, partner. He is
very decisive on that 3-point shot.
10-2 Pistons run. And Maxey took a lot. That initially happened. It might have been offensive basket interference. So good work by our crew here at Xfinity Mobile Arena. Tyrese hits the first. Doncic now on the outside looking in. Has hit that 65 game mark. So Tyrese will be available for the All-NBA and other awards like that. Going at his former Atlanta Hawks teammate, Dominic Barlow. Sasser, eye off the window, no. And good work by Barlow there to knock. Barlow changes directions. And Bono the last to touch it, Pistons ball. Well, you mentioned in the first quarter, they're so deep that obviously Cade is a huge difference maker. The talent on this Detroit roster.
Yeah, and what makes it pretty remarkable is it's basically the same roster Monty Williams had, with the exception of maybe Tobias Harris as an addition.
As LeVert puts it up and in.
As the scorer.
As a head coach in the NBA, but we talk about fit so often for the players. I think that definitely is true for coaches as well.
No question about it.
PG, catch and shoots. Oh yeah, pick ball. Herter into the paint. Tough shots by Kevin Herter.
Better get out of that zone.
Shoot that thing.
Exactly.
Edgecombe hits the first.
Credit is putting him in situations to succeed, and then Paul's just thriving right now.
2 free throws for VJ. 4 points for the Eastern Conference March Rookie of the Month so far tonight. And again, only had 8 points last night, but was making a difference in a lot of other ways. Duran has his shot. Asking for some help from Adem. Gets it to him on the roll. Bona keeps it himself and floats it up.
Confidence being shown from Adem in the post.
Nice touch there by 3-0 and White. Green. Nobody guards him. Green's going to do that.
Yeah, somehow.
On this guy. George pulls it back. Look at a change of pace. The kick. Only thought about it. Shot clock winding down. Barlow. Herter coming over in that Jaden Ivey trade with the Bulls. Duran, no. Barlow, George, Ashton, the 5-6ers out there. PG pulls up and hits. Payne scoops it out to Adem. Spinning, look at Bona. The 7-2 Sixers run to pull within 2 here in this second quarter.
Trying to lob it to him.
And they're successful at that moment.
Yeah, Barlow
Tonight. has scored.
It just shows you how well-rounded they are and selfless.
This guy leading the charge for the Sixers. Vintage. Holland, catch and shoot is good.
Cause, right? Not just limited to one or two as far as an offensive focus.
Yeah. Payne with some space and with the finish.
You can go at him.
George the steal. Catch come to Payne. Payne. That was great athleticism, Mark. That was a good up-down. I gotta ask Mark if he played football back in the day.
Here's a good look at official Lindsay.
He's gonna hate us for showing that.
Watch this.
We're in trouble.
Oh.
Duncan Robinson to Duran.
Good show by Dominic.
Devontae Green off the heel. Payne up for the rebound.
That's a good defensive exchange right there, right? You rotated, you were aware weak side, and you came over to help.
Edgecombe
Touch it up.
gets the roll. Tie and us at 52.
Shooter's soft touch.
Shot is looking better and better each game. Jenkins to a cutting top. That was some Plinko, Paul, right there. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Looks so confident, so comfortable out there.
All right, that one's on us, Paul. The rebounds. Jenkins. It's a back from Harris.
Sixers in this quarter thus far are 8 of 11, playing some pretty good offensive basketball right now.
Off back iron.
Paul George having a big part of that.
Yeah.
Playing a big part of that, I should say.
Holding the Pistons on to just 13 second quarter points. Make it 15 now with that Jenkins. 3-point Pistons lead. Kelly Oubre Jr. Ties. Toyota.
Fouls on Justin Edwards. That's his first.
As Matty Cord says. Justin
His
Edwards.
offense has improved over the years, too, continuing to work on his stuff.
And there's that Detroit defense. 3-on-1.
DJ felt like he got grabbed.
And Reed lays it up.
Trying to stay as close to Maxey as he can.
And Jenkins tied up. And fouls.
That's what that question was earlier that I got wrong.
Duncan Robinson.
Shots, too, but he does more than just knock down shots.
7-0 Detroit run. Edgecombe put Jenkins with 10. Great pass from Jenkins down to Thompson. Drummond hands it off to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey. Jenkins alone in the corner. And he's got 13 and counting tonight. Tie the game at 56. Harris punches that away from Oubre. Robinson takes the first 3-point attempt. Sneaks it down to Harris, who puts it up and in. Over to Edwards. Justin turning the corner. Andre Drummond. Rounding out. Corners made and counting on the season for Andre. Most of them from the corner. Tobias with a mismatch on Maxey. Good hands by Tyrese. Sixers ball. Paul George coming back to check in. Final 48 seconds of this first half.
Paul George is back in for the 76.
Or in bunches.
That's what they've done all season.
Yep.
Teams get close. And the Pistons punch.
Because it's been effective. It's worked for them.
Edgecombe with the shot clock winding down. A tough baseline jumper.
No fouls here. Move your feet.
Jenkins. Robinson takes a dribble.
He's starting to heat up now, is Duncan.
Maxey to Andre to end this first half on a high note. Couldn't do it. Well,
There'll be more.
just his second miss tonight. Paul now 6 of 8. Jenkins no. And Duran is fouled.
Andre.
Foul on PG, his third tonight. And Duran's got 10. So for those of you just see the frustration hitting the wall, Cam didn't play last night. Again, Nick Nurse, as a lot of teams do at this point in the season. Robinson. Off iron, George with it. to Oubre. Back up top to Maxey. Edgecombe drops it off to Andre Drummond.
Towards him, that left Andre wide open for the catch and finish.
Remember, BJ thinks he is point guard number one now, PG Juan, as Thompson comes soaring in for the slam.
Yeah, a little back. Well, Nick Nurse had him playing point guard, speaking of BJ earlier, and that's certainly going to help him now with his confidence.
Great driving kick by Paul George.
Bạn đang gặp khó khăn khi chỉnh sửa ảnh thú cưng.
Picks it up. Robinson just needs a little bit of space. Jenkins flying in for it. Maxey, past Thompson.
Oh, no.
Tyrese floats it up and in.
That's just...
You could have Sart Thompson, one of the best defenders in the league right now, hitting the hard one.
In Forrest, my goodness.
Do kids know the Matrix movies?
How do they not know you?
I don't know. You and I are old.
He's not
Let us
just John
know,
Wick,
parents.
right? He's done more.
Here's Thompson now. Shot clock about to expire. Gets his own miss and then throws it away.
Tried to be too fancy with that note.
PG. Short on that three. JB Bickerstaff looks like he knows.
Sure he does.
Robinson the drive to kick. Tobias fakes the three. As they're knocked away by Edgecombe, Duran picks it up. And Maxey's got 19. George with 18. No Embiid tonight for the Sixers.
Recovery.
Is it? Trying to find some space. It's iron, that's all. Edgecombe the steal. PG. Knocks by Thompson, but he's fouled. On a little 7-0 run here. 82-67 Pistons. Robinson faces up, fires. Tried to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Maxey past him. Drops it off to Adem. Bona tiptoeing along the baseline, stepped out. Pistons ball.
Duran holding his...
Harris backing down his former teammate Tyrese Maxey. And floating it up and in. Miscommunication between George and Maxey. And a turnover.
Yeah, the over.
Half of a back-to-back. Detroit didn't play yesterday. Sixers without Joel Embiid. Tobias around and out from the up. Done that 12 times this season. Know they've got it in them. As Thompson fouls George.
Go about their business too. You're tired. You played the night before. Chances are some scenarios where you've had to travel.
Jay in that triple threat again. Pulling up and hitting.
And he's just so good at it.
Sasser using the Duran screen and gets the floater to Maxey lost it.
Sasser with the defense.
Harris bounce pass to Thompson for the jam. 4 made field goals and 5 turnovers. Let's see if they can turn the tides here. BJ Edgecombe from the corner for 3.
Yeah, good spacing, good exit. Got to get a stop here too.
Before that one, the Pistons going back to the end of the second quarter. Been on a 32-13 extended run. Duran with Sixers. On Barlow, 2 free throws for Jalen Duran. Am I sensing some jealousy?
Oh my God, yes. For sure. Some of us are given a lot more than...
Moved down to Newcastle, Delaware, so repping for a couple of states out here in the greater Delaware Valley region. Dominic Barlow, the Jersey guy, lost it in transition.
Jealousy that obvious, huh?
Tobias Harris for 3.
Toby knocking down an open 3.
Ear.
Yeah, he doesn't mind at all.
Asking for the booze. Edgecombe no. Down the offensive rebound and the putback.
The effort to boo you, that meant that you were affecting them.
Toby's got 15 tonight. Fans, I think, are under the impression that there was like a Jimmy Butler for Tobias Harris
Yeah, I
trade-off.
understand that, but that's not Tobias's fault. I get all that.
About the money, it always makes me laugh. Like, if you wouldn't have taken money that was offered to you, you're lying to my face. Bona and Jared McCain out to dinner last year did the same for VJ, and look at what a great relationship they have.
Yeah, and he's passing on a classy act and a classy move.
Yep. Very happy that he is doing well in Detroit. Pros Pro. 2 free throws coming for Maxey, and he hits the first. Well, Sixers.com/tickets is the website, or you can email us or call us, 215-339-767.
From your Sixers.
Carter skips it to LeVert.
This dude
Takes the 3. Doesn't get that to go. Nice rebound. And now word from FanDuel.
Bonus spins to play on any Huff and Puff game.
Ads are interesting, huh?
93-79. Pistons off of Adem's foot. So kicks ball. They are 14 minutes away from clinching that again this season. Herder, no. Nice rebound on the weak side by Grimes. Tyrese, another Euro. That one short. Edge come the floorboard. Wants it back. VJ. Can't connect from 3. Sixers aren't shooting particularly poorly tonight. 50% from the field. Wanted to travel there.
Nick wanted to travel, my goodness.
Holland doesn't get it. Barlow lifts down the rebound. A couple of Pistons around him. Good work by DB.
John being strong with the ball. He stepped out of bounds.
Edgecombe took that back step on the sideline in this third quarter. Sixers haven't even crested 80 points yet after putting up 150 twice in the last week. This Pistons defense. VJ.
Work necessary to result in 2 points.
Holland answers back with a mid-range.
To have to work for everything he gets, and that's where you see the Pistons defense having an effect.
Making every bucket difficult for this guy. Paul Reed with a block on.
It's a little out of sorts.
Herder.
But he lost
has stepped up as well. Final few seconds of the third. Wow. Jenkins with a long step back. And that will do it for the first 36 minutes in South Philly. The lead 14 for the Pistons.
George gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stewart with the screen on Maxey. Cunningham. The long shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Maxey against Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Outside Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Cleared away by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oubre fires. Embiid. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Outside Cunningham. Now Stewart. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Robinson outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Outside George. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And so long, everyone.